Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Precious and this is PRESHPLAY. Thank you for clicking onto this video. It really means a lot to me. On today's video, we are just doing a little simple get ready with me. I came up with this eye. It's a little bit of a cut crease, dramatic little wing. Wasn't the plan, but that's what we ended up with. And just really focusing on the skin. And I do have some blemishes. They were not invited, but they're coming for everything I got. They are trying to claim me on their taxes and steal my identity. But I think the skin, overall still looks really good. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, just keep on watching and I'll see you after the video. All right guys, to start off the look, I used a little bit of my Farsali Skin Tune Blur in my T-zone, so mostly my nose and my cheeks, and I'm going to go in with the Farsali Unicorn Essence, and this is more all over my face. I just really love how this makes my skin look, and it really prepares me for applying makeup. So just a little bit. I'm very stingy with this application because this is not a humongous bottle and this stuff is not cheap. So just use a little bit there. I don't focus too much on my nose because that's where I put the Skin Tune Blur. And then I just blend that out. I need to turn off the AC. I'm just going to go in and apply my foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 360 Mocha. I need to find a brush to apply this with. I'm just gonna use this Real Techniques buffing brush to buff that out. All right, foundation is on, just a thin layer, light layer of foundation. This foundation's super lightweight. It doesn't even feel like there's anything on my face. So I really enjoy that. And when I'm doing these quick looks, I like using the same tool for everything just so I don't have to keep grabbing new brushes. So using this same brush, I'm just gonna go in with some concealer. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Chai. I'll do a little bit here too, just because it has a little bit of orange in it, so it'll help me cancel out all that darkness going on around my mouth. And while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and prime our eyes with this as well. Okay, and again with that same brush, I'm just gonna blend it all out. I'm going to contour, of course, using my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Espresso. I believe this is the darkest shade in the matchstick range. And I like to go in with this because it brings a lot of the color back, because I feel like sometimes the foundation and the concealer will wash me out. It's kind of like a bronzer too because of how warm it is. So I like using it all over. I buff it up. I never go past where I applied it originally, just so it looks even more sharp. So I buff it up and into my cheeks. If I feel like I blended down too much, then I can take a little bit of that concealer and just put like a little dab on my forehead. Just a little dab. And then blend that out again. Blending between that highlight and contour is so important to making it look just melted like butter. Okay. And then my eyelids, bring it down. And like Jackie Aina likes to do, I buff the contour up into my eyebrow. And that also makes the eyebrows look less harsh because you're blending it up into the front of that brow and diffusing the front of the eyebrow. Now that we are all contoured up, I like to do my powders. So for powder, if I'm looking for like an intense highlight, under eye highlight, then I'll use my Fenty Beauty Honey because this is very, very pigmented and it's a lot lighter than my other setting powders. So I'll use this, or I'll just use the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Powder all over my face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take just a tiny little bit of the Fenty Beauty powder, just a tiny little bit, because this stuff goes a long, long way. I'm gonna take this ColourPop little angled brush, and I'm going to take that, make sure I tap it off really, really well, because like I said, this stuff is no joke. And then I'm just gonna sweep it under my eyes, like so. Take a little bit more. I also like to take a little brush and take that powder and sweep it along my entire lid. Now what I'm gonna do is take a bigger blending brush or powder brush. This is also ColourPop. Take a bigger one, take the Laura Mercier Translucent powder. Get some in there, and this is gonna go all over my face. Now to set my contour, I'm actually gonna take the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Bronzer. This is Mocha Mommy, and I'm going to use this to set everywhere where I put that Fenty contour matchstick. And again, I'm pretty liberal with the bronzer as well. I just kind of go all over the place. Now I'm gonna set my eyebrows. It's just a clear brow gel from Anastasia. It's in the silver tube. And I just run that along my eyebrows. apply my highlight, I'm first gonna spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Right before it dries, I'm going to apply some highlighter. This is the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. It is a beautiful highlighter. It's a little bit light for me, so I'm really light-handed when I'm using this. I take the same highlighter and I put that underneath my brow bone. The skin is looking fresh and clean. I love it, I love it. The palette I'm using for my eyes today is going to be the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I have not used this palette as much as I should, but it's a pretty hot fire palette. So I'm going to use this today. First, I'm going to use the shade Low Blow. I don't know how well it's gonna come up on my eyes, but I'm just gonna kind of use that to set a base for my transition shades. With that same blending brush, I'm gonna take the shade Cayenne and run that along my crease. With a smaller blending brush, this one is from e.l.f., I'm gonna take the shade En Fuego and put that just a little bit lower than where we applied Cayenne. I'm going to take Ashes and put that just on the outer corner of my eye. I'm gonna take the shade Dirty Talk and I'm going to put that all over this flat shader brush. Spray it with a little bit of all-nighter, and then I'm going to use that to sort of cut out my crease. I'm going to take the shade Ember, it's the last shade in the palette, and I'm gonna put that in between Dirty Talk and the dark shades that we put on the outside. For the inner corner, I'm just gonna take the cream shade, which is the first shade in the palette, and I'm going to run that all along the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to add a wing using this NYX liquid eyeliner. All right, you guys, after going back and forth, I finally got my eyeliner kind of even. It did not start off this thick, but we all know how that goes. So I'm gonna stop it there before I keep getting crazier and crazier. So this is the wing. It was supposed to be a little baby wing, but now we have full-on bat wing. So yeah, okay. So here they are. They are the Faux Glow eyelashes, and I'm just going to apply these really quick. Okay, that didn't go half as bad. All right, oh, I spoke too soon. Oh gosh, okay. Gotta get this corner on. Okay, not that bad. I like that they're simple, they're flary, but you can still, you know, see what's going on. So I'm gonna put the other one on real quick and be right back. All right, second lashes on. To blend my lashes in with the false lashes, I'm gonna take a little bit of mascara. This is a really old one, but it's the Benefit Roller Lash. This is my favorite mascara. I just haven't been able to pick up a new one. So I'm just going to use that to coat my real lashes and to blend them into the false lashes. So I'm just gonna go in with some mascara. I'm gonna coat them really heavily with the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit. You guys see that difference though? With this eye, it just, mascara on the bottom lashes changes the game. That is it for the eyes, guys. I think they look pretty good. What do you guys think? Just to finish off, we just have to do the lips. Lips, I'm just gonna go real simple. I'm not even gonna line my lips, and I'm just gonna use the Fenty Beauty lip balm that everybody talks about. This is a really good lip gloss. So I'm just gonna put a layer of that over my lips. You can never go wrong with lip gloss. I will say this till the end of time. Lip gloss is a game changer and it will remain undefeated. You could put lip gloss on natural looks, dramatic looks, bold looks, simple looks, anything. Lip gloss will always be a vibe. So yeah, and that's it for the look. I'm just gonna take these hair clips out, fix myself up a little bit. All right. All right, guys, that's it for this little mini tutorial. Like I said, very simple look. Skin is looking really good, really flawless. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, leave any comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video,